What's going on, guys? Rico Capital, and I'm here today to show y'all how we made money today trading the zones. Now, this right here is why I love the zones, why I invented it, and why I stick to it and trust it with my life. So, pre-market, we see that we rejected this demand, now turn supply. We were holding it up here where we, took some calls and made it every time we bounced out of it. You could have slammed calls on these green candles and made money, which we did. After hours there, we ended up losing it and, falling down. And that was just because CRM over here uh, posted Salesforce right here posted terrible earnings, dragged QQQ and tech down with it. So as you can see, that was what's going on right here. We kind of bounced pivot overnight, and notice how we kind of drifted up near pre-market, and we perfectly pre-market tagged our supply 456, and that was our previous demand. So we see that we retested it, and I see that happening right before open. So I know, all right, this is a day before, news data going on, so I know this I assume today is going to be a very technical day, which you got to stick to your zones, stick to your levels, stick to your rules. And so that's exactly what we did today. So we saw that we kind of chopped around here, started getting a little bit more sell. As we dipped right into that, I saw that we did wick off it. I let the next 15-minute open, and we kind of hit off this yellow trend line right here. We're trying to break out of that channel, which you start breaking down more out of it now. But we did hit that on the top right there, rejected, came down, and as we started rejecting harder to the bottom right here, I said, "Look, this is good RR for the team, um, and I like this. I think we're gonna push right back into range just because of the time. We're very, a couple few more hours after lunch, then we've been closed. We have data tomorrow morning, so I think they're not gonna continue on with the push down. I think they're just gonna um, push us back into range. So with that being said, I saw we did wick off the bottom of demand. That's our last chance for bulls right there. Second candle open, I slammed those calls, and I slammed easily. This is just one of those days where I'm not focused on the money. I'm focused on the trade, right? I'm focused on, are we snipers? Are we focused on getting a good, entry? I don't really care about the money being made and all that. So we slammed the 454 calls, and it was a lotto here at the bottom here for about 45 bucks a contract right there. So these perfectly ran all the way to 70, $80 a contract. So we got 100%. Notice how we did pop all the way out of this demand. Buyers stepped in perfectly where they needed to be. We pushed right out. As we got the next one open, I knew, okay, we should probably come very close to our 454, and these calls should go in the money, which they did. And we got a pretty good fill there as far as getting out. That was our target right up here. So we got out for a really good 100% gain. It was pretty easy just trusting the zones here. And this is why I invented it. And this is why I love it so much, because days like this, you need to know, you need to have trust in your system, and you need to know where the buyers are at and where the sellers are at. I knew we would probably at least, bounce out of it for an easy 10, 20, 30%. And I was happy that we got more than that. And that's all I was looking for. I'm not looking to load the boat. I'm not looking to do all that. I'm just looking to sniper shot on a very kind of rangy, choppy day, as we do have data coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow should be very, very interesting. I wanted to show you guys just perfectly how these zones work. These aren't random. Look right here. We tested this demand. This is the same one that we bounced out of it. Notice how we came back to retested it, fell to our level right here, came right back, bounced out of it again, tried holding it, but sellers just couldn't do it. I mean, uh, buyers just couldn't do it. So sellers stepped in, pushed us out of it. We pretty much did the same thing here where we came down on it, then retested it right there. Demand turns supply. Once we get past a demand, it now turns into a supply. So once buyers defend it so much and then they fail to defend it, sellers are now there to take over. So now, as we got close to it, you can see the sellers executed and to push us lower. As you can see, this was a fresh demand down here. We took that trade right there, and they executed out. We came back to retest, and buyers just couldn't do it. They couldn't hold it. They said, they said, "We'll meet you down here at our 449 demand." We still got a very big demand down here, so they said, "We'll meet you down there. You can have this one seller." So the sellers took out of it. We did test our 451 where we kind of closed near that orange level right there, which orange level is just a pre-market level I've marked. A normal support and resistance. It goes back uh, about a week and so. So as you can see, these levels work. They continuously work. And this is why I invented them, and this is why I love them. So if you want this edge right here to know where buyers are at, sellers are at, go to my Twitter, Rico Capital, go to watt.com/Rico Capital. I'll leave those links in the description right now. And that just gives you easily access to my Discord channel where you see the zones. You're gonna go ahead. It's locked, obviously, so you sign up, you get immediate access, and every night I'm posting my game plan. I'm telling you guys, here are the zones right here. I'm telling you what I'm looking for. I'm telling you the strikes, and I'm telling you, how to win. And that's it. All you have to do is execute. For $10 a week, you get that edge, and it's a damn good edge, guys. If you don't have a strategy or you're kind of just aimlessly, trading around, please lock in on a strategy. If this fits you, if this is something you like, man, this is so easy for us. This is what we do. And even looking at SPY, look, so we came down in this demand. We popped open near open, couldn't do it, came back down. Look how we wicked at the bottom there, and we pushed right back out. We're still in this downtrend, so I have the yellow trend lines, and as you can see, we're respecting those yellow trend lines right now, and we're definitely still in this downtrend. Beautiful. We ripped out of this, right? We lost it right here. So you can short once we lose with a body candle. If we can lose with a body candle, you're good to go on short. Wicks don't get faked out. Wicks do the damage, sure, but the bodies tell the story. So say you slam calls into this demand and you're kind of getting chopped around. You kind of got scared because you're down on your position, but there's no reason to sell there because the wicks all it was doing is wicking. No body open down here. As you can see, you would have held and won on the trade as it pushed up higher. This was a harder day to trade, anyways. So I liked Q setup a lot better. So if you want this edge, like I said, link is in the bio. Go check it out, guys. And I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching this episode. On more videos coming soon. So stay tuned, and I shall see y'all later out there on the battlefield.